Hello friends, welcome to Kanamadi IAS and KS YouTube channel, and today is the 16th of June 2024 and let's have a look of today's UPSC preliminary exam question paper. See guys, it is last 10 years I'm just writing this exam and definitely have looking the papers, and it is almost every year it is same, like it was not so tough, it was not so easy. The trend is going like that only. Even today's paper also, I don't think this is an easy paper. This is average paper, and of course there are some current affairs papers, and definitely here and there lot of statement based questions are there, and ecology, particularly culture, whatever questions are there, particularly ecology and geography, they are very deep. Polity question, of course, some are there very easy, and some are difficult. It is more or less, it the standard is same like earlier even UPSC used to conduct. That's why don't think too much about like how will be the cut up and what will be the cut up and all those things. And if you are serious aspirant, just go and prepare for mains exam for the next tomorrow onwards. Today you can take a break. And what about others, like those who are preparing for KS exam? Yes, you can learn so many lessons from this paper and how to eliminate options, and those all the techniques whatever is possible, definitely I will give you friends. And even in best of my ability, I am providing you key answer for this paper also. Okay, so let's see from first question onwards, and this is A series question paper guys. Okay, so ABCD, the series are there, no? A series question paper. And let's start with the first question, and that is also statement based question. The atmosphere is heated more by incoming solar radiation than the terrestrial radiation. See, that is the first statement. And second statement, carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases in the atmosphere are good absorber of long wave radiation. Okay, see guys, second statement, definitely it is true. Okay, carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases in the atmosphere are good absorbers of this long wave radiation. When sunlight comes, it comes in short wave radiation, but when it goes in long waves radiation. That's why this terrestrial radiation is there, no, it get more heated than the incoming solar radiation. Okay, that's why first statement is wrong and second statement is right. Read the question properly, and this is basic NCERT. You can answer this question with reading your geography NCERT. I always suggest students read 6th to 12th, that geography NCERT, they are very helpful, and these all the statements come there. Means first statement is wrong and second statement is right one. Okay, if you look at the options, definitely D options is there. First statement is incorrect and the second statement is correct. So first answer is D is the right one, friends. Okay, just observe it. Okay, next, second question, again statement based question. That's why I surprised, because UPSC used to ask one or two questions, but this time they asked more questions related to statements. Okay, but this is good also, like that if the statement based question comes, definitely your analytical skill will develop, and the process of thinking will change, and reading habit, definitely next time onwards students will read in multiple dimension. That is what IAS aspirant or IAS officer, it is required. Thickness of the troposphere at the equator is much greater as compared to poles. Okay, very important. Just recollect the layer of the atmosphere guys, thickness of the troposphere. Okay, that is really that's one statement. Second one, at the equator heat is transported to greater heights by a strong conventional currents. Okay, yes, definitely at the equator heat is transported, so more heat is there in this equatorial region, and that's why it transport the heat. Okay, so here right options will be both statement 1 and 2 are correct, and even the second statement explain the statement number 1. Okay, why it is thickness and all, this is the reason. Second options, second question A is the right options, guys. Okay, see that definitely this question quality is very good, guys. Okay, next consider the following statement. What they are asking, how many of the above are products of volcanic eruption? See again, NCERT basic question, you can definitely answer. You are definitely, those who read NCERT, nitrogen compounds, yes, you are very confident. And even this the ash and dust is also definitely you are confident. Sulfur compounds, yes. Okay, these all are 1 2 3 4 are definitely components of this volcanic eruption. Whenever there is a volcanic eruption, these all things can come. Okay, with even basic understanding also you can mark this question, guys. Next, fourth question, which of the following is correct? A inference or inferences from isothermal maps in the month of January. See guys, they are asking January month. In India it will be winter in the northern hemisphere. Okay, right? When you understand this, January month will be like winter month in India in the northern hemisphere. Let's see the question again. NCERT. Okay, your NCERT will definitely help you. The isotherms deviate to the north over the ocean and the south over the continent. Okay, definitely the isotherm will shift. That first statement is correct. Second one, the presence of cold current, remember this cold current they are talking, Gulf Stream and North Atlantic drift make the North Atlantic Ocean colder and isotherms bend towards the north. First and foremost thing, as even in my class also I always says that basic thing, guys, remember basic thing. You can eliminate these options because first of all, this Gulf Stream and this North Atlantic drift, these are not a cold current, they are warm current. Okay, they are asking about cold current. You can definitely eliminate this. Only statement 1 is correct, statement 2 is wrong, because definitely the situation is okay, but these are not cold current, they are warm current. You are getting the point. Next, which of the following countries are well known as two largest cocoa producers? See guys, this is again current affairs question in Hindu paper, no, the Hindu paper, lot of time it came in the last 1 year. Okay, it's always cocoa is used for production of chocolates. Okay, whatever your chocolates you are eating, no, cocoa is used for that. And African countries are very famous for cocoa production. And definitely here also this Cote d'Ivoire and Ghana, these are the two African countries very very famous and highest producer of this cocoa also. Remember, it's a current affairs question, no need to confuse in that. Okay, next, with reference to Himalayan rivers, always remember again NCERT, you can write you can definitely mark this question with reading NCERT, guys. Okay, definitely plays very important role. And maps are given in NCERT book. Without map, don't read geography. Okay, always read with geography while reading this river system, national park and all those things. Himalayan rivers joining the Ganga downstream of Prayagraj from the west to east. This is what very important, guys. They are asking west to east. Which of the following sequence is are correct? Okay, so they are asking sequence. So definitely Gomti first comes first, and Ghagra, Ghandak and Kosi. Okay, this is the sequence it comes. You can have a look of the map and you will definitely understand this. And these are the learning curves, guys. Those who made mistake, definitely remember this. And now onwards, please read geography with only map. And even the people who are preparing for KAS exam, remember guys, I can tell you in CTI exam, whatever questions, current affairs question came, no, the same question repeated here also. I will tell you with proof. Okay, next, seventh question. Rainfall is one of the reason for weathering of rock I hope you all know the weathering of rock. Again, NCERT knowledge is definitely helpful for you people. Weathering means chemical weathering and physical weathering. Two types of weathering comes where the rock weathers and it will become even soil also. And second statement, rainwater contains carbon dioxide in solution. Okay, when you read this, definitely, okay, there are some doubts. It will come. Rainwater contains carbon dioxide. How can rainwater contains carbon dioxide? Second statement, I have doubt. Third one, rainwater contains atmospheric oxygen. No, this is also not correct. Okay, so third statement and second statement are definitely wrong. First statement is definitely correct because rainwater, definitely whenever there is a rain, heavy rain, weathering takes place, guys. Okay, that's why D options talks about like neither statement 2 nor statement 3 are correct. Only first statement is correct. Okay, so other two statements are not correct. Please go through this, and even this question paper I put in the Telegram group also, you can have a look. Okay, there, so you just see the options here, answers here. Consider the following countries. How many of the above countries have border with North Sea? Again, this North Sea, no, always in the news, guys, for the last several days, means several months. Russia is definitely not having any border with North Sea, and Finland is also not having any border with North Sea. Germany and Norway, these are the two countries, only two countries are having border with this North Sea. You can see the map and definitely will come to know. Okay, that is 8th question. Now I'll move to 9th question. Consider the following. See, again, many people thought that these are very easy questions, because here waterfall, one thing you need to know, region you need to know, and river you need to know. Three things you need to know. Again, I feel NCERT definitely with map, these definitely helps you to figure out the answer, guys. Okay, so Dhaundara, Malwa Plateau, definitely that is on Narmada river. Okay, so definitely Hundru, Chota Nagpur Plateau, Subharnareka river. Yes, this is also true. Both the statement 1 and 2 are definitely true. See, Geresop, this is in Karnataka. Western Ghats, Netravati river. Okay, that is not Netravati river. That is on Sharavati river. Okay, Sharavati river. So please remember this. Even in KPSC also, at least some questions in upcoming KAS exam you can expect like this. So that's why only two statements are correct. Two matches are correct here. One is Dhondara and Hundru. Already, if you go through old UPSC question, these questions are repeated, guys. Okay, these are all the options, even waterfalls, regions, these all repeated. Please remember always. That's why go through old question papers always, at least before 1 month of the exam, be it KPSC, UPSC, PSI, whatever exam you are preparing, please go through those questions. Okay, next, 10th question. Consider the following information: region, name of the mountain range, and type of the mountains. See, guys, this is definitely important. See, first one, Vegas mountains are definitely fold mountains they have given, but they are not fold mountains, they are block mountains. Okay, so that's why that match is not correct. First one is not correct. Next, Alps definitely they are fold mountains, not block mountains. So 1 and 2, if you remove only 2, rest of the 2, North America Appalachian mountains, fold mountain, correct. South America Andes mountains, they are also fold mountains, that is also definitely correct, guys. That's why B, only 2 matches are correct. Okay, please go through these question papers, and at least now onwards see the map and see the questions, then definitely you won't make mistake, guys. See, these are not a tough question, but in the exam hall, no, fold mountains, block mountain, maybe you will get confused, but always remember revision will help you. Okay, so always read the NCERT and do the revision, enough revision. Okay, 11th question. See, here consider the following statement regarding airports in India. In the recent past, which of the following above have been constructed as greenfield airports? See, guys, this If you don't know what is the meaning of greenfield airport, there are two types of investments, that is greenfield and another one is brownfield. What do you mean by greenfield? Greenfield is nothing but new projects. Okay, so now nothing is there in that barren land constructing one airport. What do you mean by brownfield airport? Already something is there, some building is there or some compound is constructed or something like that. In that area, if something they start, that is called brownfield. But nothing is there in a new project, if they start, that is called greenfield. If you don't know this meaning, then you cannot make this out, guys. Okay, so Donia Polo Airport, definitely it's a greenfield airport. And Kushinagara International Airport, okay, so that is also a greenfield airport. Vijayawada International Airport, this is not a greenfield airport, this is brownfield airport. So that's why 1 and 2 are only correct, guys. Okay, these all are in news for the last 1 year. That's why you can definitely make it out. Okay, so 1 and 2 are correct here. Next, with reference to water vapor, see, water vapor related questions, particularly ecology, they are asking these questions. Which of the following statements are correct? It is a gas, definitely. The amount of which decreases with altitude, yes. With height, with altitude means height, with the increase it will definitely decrease. Its percentage is maximum at the poles, no, that is not the correct one. So maximum, it is not in the maximum in the poles, so that's why second statement is wrong. Statement 1 is only correct, guys. Okay, next, consider the following description. Annual and daily range of temperature is definitely low. What they are asking? Okay, they are asking in which region. Annual and daily range of temperature is low. Precipitation occurs throughout the year, guys. This is very important. If you miss this statement, then definitely you can make this question wrong. And third statement, what is saying? Precipitation varies between 50 centimeter to 250 centimeter. See, based on the this second statement, you can see here equatorial climate, China type of climate, humid subtropical climate, and marine west coast climate. Okay, definitely the precipitation occurs throughout the year, that is only possible in equatorial climate. Okay, so you can definitely confidently mark this equatorial climate. This is also repeated question, guys, and already this question asked. Okay, so based on this, see, if you read properly, then definitely you can answer such questions very easily. With reference to Coriolis forces, again geography question, guys, and let's take the options. It increases with the increase in wind velocity. See what they are telling. It increases with increase in wind velocity. Definitely it increases because it's proportionate to wind. Okay, wherever there is more wind, there is a definitely more Coriolis forces are there. Okay, it is maximum at the poles and it is absent in the equator. This definitely because in equator too much heat is there, that's why they are they are absent in equator. Okay, equatorial region you don't find Coriolis forces, that's why doldrums, they don't deviate here and there. And again basic geography question. Okay, and with NCERT's knowledge you can definitely answer these questions, guys. Next, on June 21st every year, what we celebrate? Definitely Yoga Day. Which of the following latitudes experiences a sunlight of more than 12 hours? See, definitely in India we experience this. Okay, right? In India definitely we experience this, and that's why 21st of June we are celebrating Yoga Day, because that is the longest day also. And if you look at Arctic Circle, this doesn't happen. Tropic of Capricorn, this doesn't happen. And two, definitely it will come in your mind, equator and tropical region, Tropic of Cancer. If you look at India, definitely Tropic of Cancer. Based on the India you can answer equator. It's more than that hours, and Tropic of Cancer, it is 12 hours. Okay, every year June 21st we celebrate Yoga Day, guys. Okay, so only 2 is the right answer. even if you come across 1 and 2, no, you have to eliminate 1. Okay, so Tropic of Cancer is more appropriate. Next question, 16th question. See, I don't think this is a very easy question because you need to know a lot of geography, that too particularly world geography. One of the following regions have the world's largest tropical uh, pitland, which holds about 3 years worth of global carbon emission from fossil fuels, the possible destruction of which can exert detrimental effect on global climate. Okay, yes, definitely it's a whole lot of knowledge you need to answer this question. I understand this is not so easy, but if you read world geography properly, definitely you can answer this question. This is right answer is Congo basin is the right answer, guys. Okay, next, with reference to uh, perploxy and floripoxy, okay, substances PFAS that are used in making many consumer products, consider the following statement. Okay, so what are the statements are correct, you have to see. Again, this was in news, several articles came related to this in Hindu. To be widespread in drinking water, food and food packaging materials, yes, that is true. And PFAS are not easily degraded in the environment, yes, this is also true. That is why WHO raised a concern related to these materials. Okay, persistent exposure to the PFAS can lead to bioaccumulation in the animal bodies. Definitely, if you agree with both two statements, then definitely you will agree with third statement as well. So that's why 1 2 3 statements are correct in this question. Okay, next, consider the following statement. Carabid beetles, catipets, and flies, termites, wasps. Okay, parasitoid species are found in how many of the above kind of organisms? Okay, that is the 18th question. Definitely, only three are definitely contents of these things. Okay, next, 19th question, groundnuts, horse gum, and soybean. Consider the following statement. How many of the above belong to pea family? Pea family means nothing but plant comes under Pebica family. Okay, that's why it is called pea families. So if you look at these all three plants, definitely all of the above are correct. Okay, all three are considered as pea families. Okay, ecology question. Next, 20th question. This is also again in news. Indian flying fox is placed under the vermin category in the Wildlife Protection Act of 1972. Again, these are in news, but very difficult to remember, guys. The Indian flying fox feed on the blood of other animal. No, blood of other animal. That is, have you read this? And definitely that is not true statement. So that's why C is the correct answer, guys. First statement is right, second statement is definitely wrong. Next, 21st question. Okay, the organism cicada. Okay, frog hopper and pond scatter are definitely insects. They are recently in news, they are insects. Okay, next, 22nd question. Many chewing gums found in the market are considered as source of environmental pollution. Yes, is it true? So yes, definitely. And many chewing gums contains plastic as a gum base. Yes, that is also true. And the right answer is both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct. And statement 2 explains the one's reason also. Okay, so both are correct. Next, 23rd question. Consider the following pairs: Brazil, Indonesia, Madagascar, country and animals which are found in that region. See, normally these things they have given Indri, it is in Madagascar actually. Okay, Indri, that is a animal, comes in Madagascar. And second one is Ilka, it is from North America actually. Okay, this is from North America. Okay, you can make a note. And one more is there. Okay, this bonobo, that is from Brazil. They are asking which statement is correct. None of the statements are correct because all are wrongly matched, guys. Okay, next, World Toilet Organization. They are asking about World Toilet Organization. It is one of the agencies of the United Nations. No, it is not the agency of United Nations. It's an intergovernmental organization. See, Brindeshwar Patak died this year, and that's why at that time again it was in news, Sulabh toilets. Okay, and second statement, definitely, see, World Toilet Summit, World Toilet Day, and World Toilet Colleges are initiative of the organization to inspire action tackle the global sanitation crisis. Okay, fine. Let's read the third statement. The main focus of its function is to grant funds to the least developed countries and developing countries. No, they are not granting any fund, guys. They are just educating the people and creating awareness. That's it. Okay, that's why only two statement is correct one. Okay, only second statement is correct one. Next, consider the following statements. 25th statement, 25th question. Lions do not have particular breeding season. Okay, so definitely lions do not have any particular breeding season. That is a right statement. Unlike most other big cats, cheetahs do not roar. Yes, that is also correct. Unlike male lion, the male leopards do not proclaim their territory. No, actually they proclaim the territory. Okay, so normally 3 years, 4 years, whatever age group is there, no, after that these animals fight. Whichever animal wins, and that will stay in that place, and whichever loses, they will lose, they will go from that place. Okay, that's why A is the right answer. They proclaim the territory by scant marking. Okay, next, 26th question. Which one of the following is correct description of 100 million farmers? Very important, guys. This was in news when the World Economic Forum initiative was there. Every month, every year in the month of January this takes place. It is an platform for accelerating the transition towards food and water systems that are net zero carbon, nature positive, and that aims to increase the farmer resilience. Okay, A is the right statement, guys. Okay, next, 27th statement. Consider the following statement. How many of the above are considered distributed energy resources? Definitely battery storage, biomass generators, fuel cells, rooftop solar, photovoltaic units. All of the above are true, guys. They are definitely helping for our energy distribution. Okay, remember, that is not so big, so tough question. Okay, 28th question. Definitely, which of the following shows a unique relationship with insect that has co-evolved with it, and that is the only insect that can pollinate this tree? Okay, that is, so that definitely pig. Okay, pollinate with this tree. Okay, that is correct, is pig. Next, consider the following statement. Butterflies, fish, frogs, how many of the above have poisonous species among them? Okay, butterflies, definitely one of the butterflies might be poisonous. Fish and frogs all can be poisonous, guys. Okay, so that is there in your normal ecology book. You can go through once. See, consider the following statement. How many of the above trees are actually native to India? How many of are from native to India? So normally if you look at cashew, that is from Brazil, guys. Okay, not from India. Cashew nuts, and papaya also not from India, that is Central America. Okay, so that is from Central America. Okay, and what about red sanders? Okay, red sanders, yes, this is from India. Okay, only third statement is correct, and your answer will be A. Only one is correct, because red sanders, that is what the Pushpa movie, okay, you might have seen. So red sanders. Okay, next, 31st question. With reference to radioisotope thermo electric generators, RTGs, consider the following statement related to this. Okay, so first one, RTGs are miniature fission reactors. No, they are not miniature fission reactors. Okay, you have to remove the first statement. RTGs are used for powering the onboard system of spacecraft. Yes, it was in news, that's correct. RTGs can be plutonium 238, which is a byproduct of weapons development. Yes, that is also true. Okay, second and three are the correct statement, guys. Okay, next 32. Again, one statement based question is there, and read this. Giant stars live much longer than the dwarf stars. Okay, that is first statement which is saying. And second statement, compared to dwarf stars, giant stars have a greater rate of nuclear reactions. Okay, see, definitely these giant stars are not much longer than dwarf stars, so statement 1 is incorrect, but statement 2, whatever is there, compared to dwarf stars, giant stars have greater rate of nuclear reaction. That is correct. Okay, second statement is correct, first statement is wrong. D is the right answer. Next, 33rd question. You can see, which one of the following is synthesized in the human body that dilates the blood vessels and increases the blood inflow. Okay, that's important. That is nitric oxide. Okay, remember this was in again news. Next, consider the following statement. Identification of narcotics on the passenger at airport or in aircraft. See, read the first one here. In how many of the above activities can be radars are used? How can, to check the person in a passenger checking system in airports, how can they use radar? That is not true, guys. Monitoring the precipitation, yes, and tracking the migration of the animals. Okay, tracking the migration of the animals, yes, that is true. Only two statements are correct, but this is not the correct one, guys. Okay, you can see here. And next, consider the following. Aircraft. Okay, aircraft. Rafale. What is the question? How many of the above are considered fifth generation aircraft? Okay, they are asking about fifth generation aircraft. Rafale, definitely fourth generation aircraft. Rafale. Okay, from which country we purchased it? Please write it down in comment box. MiG-29. Okay, again fourth generation aircraft. Tejas is also fourth generation aircraft. These all are fourth generation aircraft. They are asking about fifth generation aircraft, guys. Okay, so that's why answer is none of the above. Okay, remember always and how to eliminate it. See, in which of the following are hydrogels used? Means they are asking you in which of the followings of the hydrogels are used. Controlled drug delivery in patients, mobile air conditioning systems, and preparations of the industrial lubricants. In all the places, these hydrogels are definitely used. 36 is D for Delhi. Okay, next, which of the following is the exhaust pipe emission of fuel cell electric vehicles powered by hydrogen? Again, this was in news for because of electric vehicles, that is water vapor is the right answer, guys. 37th question. Next, recently the term pumped storage hydropower is actually and appropriately discussed in the context of which of the following they are asking, and definitely in the context of long duration energy storage. Okay, because of that pumped storage hydropower was in news. Okay, next, membrane bioreactors are often discussed in the context of. Okay, see, membrane bioreactors. Okay, so why they are in news? See, wastewater treatment becoming the biggest challenge in developing countries, and it's a technology of this wastewater treatment. Okay, membrane bioreactors. Okay, remember this. Next, with reference to the Indian economy, collateral borrowing. What do you mean by collateral borrowing? Okay, if you give money, I will give the interest. Okay, doing one thing for another thing. And lending obligations are the instrument of, definitely these are the instrument of money market. It was in news, guys. Okay, so instrument of money market. If you know the collateral meaning of the borrowing and taking, the loan lending, obligations, basic economics, then definitely one options money market, it will come into your mind also. Next, the total fertility rate in an economy is defined as. See, normally this question is very easy question. You should not make any mistake in this, guys. Okay, so it means an average number of live births a woman would have by the end of the her child bearing age. Okay, so that is what we call it as definitely fertility rate. Okay, normally the age will be 14 to 49 age. Okay, this is again a basic question in economics NCERT. You can see the average birth, okay, live birth of the woman would have been end of the her child bearing age. Okay, that's it. Next, 42nd question, consider the following statement. In India, non-banking finance companies can access the liquidity adjustment facility window of Reserve Bank of India. No, it cannot. Only commercial bank can commercial banks can access this liquidity adjustment facility is not applicable to non-banking finance commission. So companies, okay, non-banking finance companies, they because they are not like a commercial banks not registered under the RBI Act, under section 2. In India, the foreign institutional investors can hold the government securities. See, earlier it was not there. Recently, RBI allowed it. Okay, so now FII, that is foreign investors can have definitely invest in government securities. Recently, it announced, guys. Okay, third one, in India, the stock exchanges can offer separate trading platform for debts. Yes, definitely true. 2 and 3 statement. Okay, so when it comes to this question 2 and 3 statement, that is correct one. Okay, first one is not correct, guys. That is a economics question, and many students think that what will be the source for reading economics and all. See, those who are preparing for UPSC, you can read Sriram IAS, that one economics notes is there. That's more than enough, guys. There is no point reading so many big books, because they are not asking the questions which are there in your economics books. They are always asking these all the economics question. No, they are applying questions, not like direct questions. You have to apply your mind. More than that, current affairs questions. If you are very clear with your current affairs, whatever coming in the news, then you can definitely answer these questions. Okay, next, 43rd question. In India, which of the following can trade in corporate bonds and government securities? Insurance companies, pension funds, retail investors. Okay, see, this is also the discussion is going on between a government and these companies for the long time, and definitely all can. Okay, corporate bonds and government securities. In India, which of the following can be trade on? Definitely these all can be trade on. That is the issue. Like pension fund cannot be trade because it's a risk factor is there. So many people are telling, but government is doing it. Okay, next, consider the following statement. Exchange traded funds, motor vehicles and currency swap. Consider the following statement. Which of the above is are considered financial instruments? Definitely exchange traded funds, financial instrument. Motor vehicle, how can you say it is a financial instrument? No, they are not financial instrument. Currency swap, yes, they are definitely financial instrument. Means financial instrument means you can keep them and raise the money, but you cannot keep motor vehicles and you cannot raise same amount of money whatever you purchased, because it become always second hand. Okay, next, see, 45th question will be definitely a basic one, guys. Okay, basic question, and economic activity and sector. That's why, see, I always told the students read economics and other all the subject NCERTs. If you read NCERTs with story they have given, that is really nice, guys. Okay, storage of agricultural produce, that is tertiary sector, they are given. Sorry, secondary sector they are given, but this comes under tertiary sector. Okay, you can read in NCERT, it's clearly mentioned, guys. That's why always give importance to your NCERT and read them properly and spend time also and analyze that. Rest, dairy farm, it's a primary sector. it comes under primary sector. Agriculture and dairy products. Mineral exploration, this comes under tertiary sector. Weaving of cloth also comes under the secondary sector. Okay, that's why here only 3 are correct. First one is wrong, guys. Okay, you can definitely make it out. Next, consider the following materials: agricultural subsidies, and corn grains and wastewater treatment sludge and wood mills waste. Which of the following can be a feedstock for producing sustainable aviation fuel? Okay, interesting question. Sustainable aviation fuel. Definitely, these all are definitely responsible. Means with the help of these all we can produce a sustainable aviation fuels. Okay, aviation fuel is nothing but we use in aircrafts. Okay, and whatever flights and all are there, no, there we will use. With reference to physical capital in Indian economy, consider the following statements. Okay, items and categories. Asking palms plug, definitely that is one working capital. Okay, palm plug is definitely not a working capital, that is a permanent capital. Okay, next, computer fixed capital, yes, that is true. Yarn used by the weavers, fixed capital, that is true. Petrol is not a working capital. So 2 and 3. Okay, only 2 are correctly matched here, rest of the things are not correctly matched here. Okay, next, which one of the following word space the is most appropriately used to denote an interoperable network of 3D virtual worlds that can be accessed simultaneously by millions of users who can exert property rights over virtual items? Okay, that is what they are asking you a question, and that is metaverse. They can use this virtual items, guys. Okay, next, 49th question. Consider the with reference to the rules imposed by the Reserve Bank of India while treating foreign banks, consider the following statement. There is no minimum capital required for wholly owned banking subsidiaries in India. So how can it possible? Okay, so definitely it is required, guys. That statement is wrong. If they are running bank in India, they should have minimum capital. Okay, that is normally 5 billion. Okay, 5 billion, no, that capital they should have. Next, for wholly owned banking subsidiaries in India, at least 50% of the board members should be Indian nationals. Of course, then only they allow it in India to run a bank. Otherwise, they won't allow us to allow a foreign bank to run here. Next, with reference to corporate social responsibility rules in India, consider the following statement. CSR rules specify that expenditures that benefit the company directly or its employees will not be considered as CSIR activities. Yes, will not be considered means you cannot give bonus to your employee and you cannot say it's a CSR fund. Okay, corporate social responsibility fund, but you have to do a social work. Next, CSR do not specify minimum spending on activities. No, it is specified. Okay, Companies Act 2013, they bought one amendment, they bought the CSR, and total company's total profit of 1 year 2% should be spent for this corporate social responsibility. That's why statement 1 is correct, 2 is not correct, guys. Okay, so remember this, and this is always in news, and that is important also. Okay, next, consider the following statement. Statement 1. If the United States of America USA were to default on its debt, holders of a US Treasury bonds will not be able to exercise their claim on reserves payment. See, when you read this statement, definitely with the first statement you will get a doubt. Statement 1 is incorrect, because see, how can they won't exercise their claims on ratio of payment? They will exercise the ratio of claim on this ratio of payment. Next, the USA government debt is not backed by any hard assets but only by the faith of the government. Okay, so if you look at the second statement, second statement is definitely correct, and first statement is definitely not correct. Okay, so 51 question completed. Next, 52nd question. Consider the following statements. Okay, first statement: syndicated lending spreads the risk of borrowers default across the multiple lenders. See guys, normally syndicate loan means offered by a group of people, not a single person. Okay, that's why statement 1 is correct. The syndicate loan can be a fixed amount lump sum of a funds but cannot be credit line. Cannot be credit line, it can be credit line. Second statement is wrong. So if you go through the options, statement 1 is correct and statement 2 is incorrect. Okay, C is the right answer guys. Next, consider the following statement in respect of digital rupee. Okay, this is important. Again, it was in news guys. Okay, digital rupee, it is a sovereign currency issued by the Reserve Bank of India in alignment with the monetary policy. Yes. Next, it appears as a liability on RBI balance sheet. Yeah, that is also true. The third statement, it is insured against inflation. Why it is insured against inflation? Inflation and this currency, there is no relation. You can eliminate this. And it is freely convertible against commercial bank money and cash. Yes, D is the right answer. 1, 2, 4 is the right one. Third one is not correct. With reference to ancient India, Gautama Buddha was generally known as which of the following epithets? Okay, and Nayaputta, Shakyamuni, and Tathagata. Yes, all of the above are correct, guys. 1, 2, 3. He's called all of these. Okay, that's why all of the statements are correct. 55th question: archaeological site, state, and description. It's very difficult question, guys, if you ask me, because it's always very difficult to remember this all, and you can go through it. 2 and 3 are definitely correct. Okay, Maharashtra and Chalcolithic site, and Magadu, Kerala, megalithic site. See, UPSC is asking too much deep questions like this, and if you attempt without knowing, definitely it can go wrong. Okay, better leave such questions. Okay, next, 56th question: who of the following rulers of the medieval India gave permission to the Portuguese to build port in Batkal, that is in Karnataka? Definitely it was ruled by Vijayanagara Empire. Krishnadevaraya gave permission to build a port in Batkal, guys. Okay, always remember that one. Next, with reference to revenue collection by Cornwallis, consider the following statement. Under the Raithwari system of revenue collection, the peasants were exempted from the revenue payment in case of bad harvest. No, this is what the major problem we faced whenever there is a drought, or even flood. That time they did not give the money to farmers, mean they did not leave the tax to farmers. That's why they fought. Under the permanent settlement system in Bengal, if the jamindars failed to pay his revenue to the state on or before the fixed date, he would be removed from his jamindari. Yes, this second statement makes sense definitely. Okay, second statement is correct, but first statement is definitely wrong. Okay, next, consider the following statements. There are no parables in Upanishads. Means parables means two pairs. Okay, but they are there. Okay, no parable, no, there are pairs, like two birds sitting together, one is eating something and another bird is watching. I have seen such pictures in Upanishads. Okay, books, like in culture books I have seen. Okay, and next, Upanishads were composed earlier than the Puranas. Yes, that is true. Upanishads were definitely composed before Puranas. Okay, that is the correct statement. Next, consider the following statement. India is the member of the International Grains Council. Okay, definitely a country needs to be a member of the International Grains Council for exporting or importing rice or wheat. No, then only Grains Council, India is definitely member, and only 30 countries are member, but all the countries are doing import and export of wheat and rice. Okay, that's why the second statement is not correct, guys. Next, which of the following was the latest inclusion in the intangible cultural heritage site list of UNESCO? Definitely Chow dance, Durga Puja, and Garba dance. Okay, this is from Gujarat. During the time of this Dasara, normally they do this Garba dance, guys. Okay, and that is included in 2023. Remember this one. And those who are preparing for KS, that is important. 61st question: who is the provisional president of the Constituent Assembly before Dr. Rajendra Prasad took over? Important and factual question. Anybody can answer this. That is Dr. Sachidananda Sinha. Factual question, guys. Next, with reference to Government of India Act 1935, consider the following statement. First one, it provided for the establishment of an All India Federation based on the union of British Indian provinces and princely states. Okay, fine, that is correct. Second statement, defense and foreign affairs were kept under the control of federal legislature. No, they kept under the governor general, guys. Okay, so that's why second statement is wrong. First statement is only correct. Okay, you can go through the questions properly. 63rd, who which one of the following is the work of attributed to the playwright Bhasha? Okay, Bhasa, that is definitely Madhyama Udayam. Okay, Madhyama Udyoga, that is the right answer, guys. Next, Sangabhuti, an Indian Buddhist monk who traveled to China at the end of the 4th century AD, was an author of the commentary on, okay, that is Sarvistada Vinaya. Okay, Sarvistada Vinaya is a commentary of that. Next, consider the following properties included in World Heritage List released UNESCO. Shantiniketana, yes, recently included in 2023, and Rani Ki Vav, yes, included but not recently, 2014. Second, ensemble of Hoysala, yes, 2023 it is included, guys. And Mahabodhi temple complex included in 2002 if I'm not wrong. Okay, and that's why only two are the correct one. They are asking recently. Okay, the UNESCO included this in 2023. They are asking in 2023, and only the Hoysala temples and Shantiniketan, that is in Kolkata, included in 2023. Okay, remember this. As per the Article 368 of the Indian Constitution, the Parliament may amend any provision of the Constitution by way of addition. Definitely they can add something to Constitution. Variation, yes, whatever provisions is there, they can change it. They can increase the age, decrease the age, something like that. Variation can be done. Repealing also they can done. Okay, apart from this basic structure of the constitution which emerged from 1973, the Keshwan and the Bharti case, anything and everything can be changed by parliament, and the Supreme Court will tell whether that is right or wrong under judicial review. So that's why here the right options will be 1, 2, 3. Okay, so all of the above are correct, guys. Okay, see, these polity questions whatever are there, they are much easier than the other subject question. Consider the following countries. Okay, what is the question? Which of the above countries are frequently mentioned in the media for their low birth rate? See, even today also in Hindu it is mentioned. Italy, last 3 months, no, recently it was in news in the January. For the last 3 months, no new baby born in Italy. Okay, that's why it was in news. Definitely Japan. Again, today's newspaper only. Japan is facing this one, and actually government is giving so many incentives. Like if you make kids, if you get married, they are giving you color TV, they are providing you money, they are providing you house construction and everything, guys. Nigeria, no, because Nigeria is an African country, they are not facing any this population issue. South Korea, again, yes, 1, 2 and 4. Okay, 1, 2 and 4 are the right answer. This is a basic question. Those who are reading current affairs, particularly Hindu daily, definitely they can answer without any problem. Okay, next, which of the following statement is are correct with respect to money bill in the parliament? Article 109 mention the special procedure, means 109 talks about 1010. Normally it talks about money bill, but special, what is the special procedure of this one? 109 talks about the money bill cannot be introduced in Rajya Sabha. Okay, that's why it mentioned. Next, Money bill is not introduced in the Council of State, that is Rajya Sabha. Yes, that is true. Rajya Sabha can either approve the bill or suggest changes but cannot reject it. Yes, that is true. Okay, it can suggest but it cannot amend. Amendments to the money bill suggested by Rajya Sabha have to be accepted by Lok Sabha, not necessarily. Okay, there is no provision at all. 1, 2, 3 are right one, and fourth statement is wrong one, guys. Okay, next, which of the following are correctly matched in terms of equivalent rank in three services of Indian Defence Forces? See, these kind of questions recently they did not ask, but this year they have asked. Okay, so normally this brigadier, air commander, and commander, that is correct. And the third one is major, okay, squadron leader, lieutenant commander. 1 and 3 are correct, and other two are not correct, guys, and B is the right answer of this question. Okay, next, Northeastern Council was established by the Northeastern Council Act 1971 subsequent to the amendment to the NEC Act in 2002. Council comprises, see, normally here no governor of that state, I think he will not be there. Okay, chief minister is definitely there, guys, and three members to be nominated by President of India. I have doubt with this, and home ministry is definitely member. 2 and 3 might be the right answer. I am putting question mark here, either it is 2 or 3, or it might be this B also, 1, 3, 4 also it can be, but let's see. Okay, after some clarification we may come to know that. Okay, if you know, then put it in comment box. Next, how many delimitation commissions have been constituted by the government of India till December 2023? See, this was in news because in Kashmir we wanted to do this delimitation, and definitely 2021 we would have appointed delimitation commission, because we did not appoint because we did not complete the census. 2021 was a COVID year, that's why we did not do the census. After every census, normally delimitation commission is appointed to reborder the constituencies. Okay, before 2029 election we have to reborder the constituencies because we are going to give women reservation by 2029, and as per the government announcement. Let's see, delimitation commission is not the constitution body. Okay, it's time to time parliament appoint. This question also asked. So last 4 times we appointed delimitation commission in 1952 and 62 and 1972 and 2002. 4 times we appointed this delimitation commission. Okay, so after that we did not appoint. That's important, remember, guys. Okay, next, the constitution 71st Amendment Act 1992 amends the 8th schedule, means it is related to language. Constitution included which of the following languages are included? Konkani included, Manipuri included, and Nepali included, and Maithili was not included. Okay, by 71st Constitutional Amendment Act. So that's why A is the right answer, guys. 1, 2, 3 are correct one. Next, Bharatiya Janasangha, parties and its leader, who formed it and who is associated with that party, you have to say. Bharatiya Janasangha, Sam Prasad Mukherjee. Yes, always BJP said Sam Prasad Mukherjee's name. Socialist Party, actually this was done by A.N. Dev, okay, Acharya Narendra Dev. And Congress of Democracy, that was formed by Jagjeevan Ram, that is correct. Swatantra Party, it was started by this Rajgopalachari, C. Rajgopalachari. Okay, so that's why here only two pairs are correctly matched. One is first one is matched and third one is matched. This is not matched, this is not matched. So थोड़ा mismatch हुआ है, and एक बार आप लोग देख लेना, and वहाँ पे मैंने correct कर दिया. Okay, next, 74th question, that is, which of the following statement is correct about the Constitution of India? Powers of the municipalities are given in the part 9A of the Constitution. Yes, this is included after 73rd and 74th Constitutional Amendment Act. That is correct. Emergency provisions are given in part 18 of the Constitution. That is also correct, guys. provisions related to the amendment of the constitution is given in 20th of the part 28 of the constitution. All are the correct. Okay, this is also not so tough question, factual question guys, and you should correct them. Okay, next, which one of the following statement is correct per the Constitution of India? Interstate trade and commerce is subject state subject under the state list, and they are asking you correct one, and all are wrong one. Interstate quarantine, because of corona it was in news, union subject under the union list. Okay, so interstate quarantine is a union, okay, union subject under the union list. They are asking you which one is correct as per the constitution. Only this one is correct, and rest of the things are wrong guys, wrongly matched. You can see that. Under which of the following article of the Constitution of India the Supreme Court of India places right to privacy? See, this was in news since 2017. The Supreme Court has said that in the Puttaswamy case. That's important. This is what even in your Karnataka, this CTA exam, they asked this question. Maybe students will get confused with two article. You can eliminate 15 and article 16, and 19 and 20 people will get confused. Okay, but no need to confuse guys. Article 21, it comes under article 21. Right to privacy is part of right to life from 2017 in Puttaswamy case. Okay, remember this fact, that is important. Next, 77th question. What are the duties of the chief of the defense staff as a head of the Department of the Military Affairs? Very important. Okay, since the Bipin Rawat died, so second one more person is appointed also, Anil Chaudhary. Okay, so remember his name also. And see, permanent chairman of the chief of the staff committee, yes, that is true statement. Exercise military command over the three services chief. See, exercise military command over the three service chief, it is nowhere mentioned guys. Okay, and that is wrong. Principal military advisor of the defense minister on all three services, that is also correct. 1 and 3 are correct. Second statement is not correct. Okay, whatever they have given. Next, operations undertaken by the army towards upliftment of the local population in remote areas include addressing of their basic needs is called, that is Operation Sadbhavana, taken by Indian military in Ladakh in 2022. Okay, so that's why it was in news. In Ladakh it has taken place. Okay, remember this guys. Next, the longest border between any two countries in the world is between. Okay, the longest between Canada and USA, that is 8,893 kilometers guys. So that is the longest border between any two countries of the world, and remember this. Next, which of the following statement about the ethics committee in Lok Sabha are correct? See, this was in news because of Mawa Moitra, and she got suspended. That time she was present in front of the ethics committee to say, to tell her argument. So first statement, initially it was ad hoc committee, yes, that is correct. And next, only, see, whenever this only and that only, this only, whatever only comes, extreme statement comes, you should always remember there might be some mistakes. Only a member of the Lok Sabha can make a complaint relating to unethical conduct. No, even Rajya Sabha members also can write. Okay, next, this committee cannot take up any matters which is sub judice. Yes, that is also correct. 1 and 3 are definitely correct guys, and second statement is not correct. Okay, 80 questions. 81st question, Nari Shakti Vandan Adhiniyam, related to this. The first one, the provisions will come into the effect from 18th Lok Sabha. No, that is not true, because 2024 is 18th Lok Sabha. Okay, from 19th Lok Sabha it may come by from 2029 as per the government announcement, and as per even the Ramnath Kovind committee recommendations also. This will be in force for 15 years after becoming an act. That is true. There are provisions for the reservation of states for scheduled caste of women within the quota reserved for their scheduled castes. That is also correct. This is what the criticism raised by many people. You are not giving any reservation for OBC, and why you are giving reservation for SC/ST women. Okay, that's why 2 and 3 statements are absolutely correct and first statement was not so correct. Okay, next, exercise Maitri's Mitra Shakti. Okay, Mitra Shakti 2024. Related to this, one question asked. This was a joint military exercise between India and, actually here Bangladesh they have given, India and Sri Lanka. This took place between India and Sri Lanka. It commenced in Auda, Pune. Yes, that is correct. A joint response during the counter-terrorism operations was a goal of this operation. That is correct. Indian Air Force was part of this exercise. Yes, that is also definitely correct. First statement is wrong. 2, 3 and 4 are correct. See guys, here the basic thing, if you eliminate this one, no, then you can definitely eliminate even options also. If one is not correct, you can easily cancel out 3 and D will be the right answer. Okay, you can eliminate like that. A writ of prohibition, okay, is an order issued by the Supreme Court or High Court to, see, normally writ of prohibition is a special power of Supreme Court and High Court under Article 32, Supreme Court issues, and under Article 226 of the Indian Constitution, High Court's issues. Particularly writ of prohibition is the lower court. Okay, normally the lower court prohibiting continuation of proceedings in a case. Okay, so higher court will tell the lower court, please stop that proceedings. Okay, that is what the prohibition talks about. Okay, the writ of prohibition talks about. Next, consider the following statement. It is the governor of the state who recognize the declares any community of the state as a ST, scheduled tribe. No, normally this was done by President of India. Okay, so next, a community declared as a scheduled tribe in a state need not so in another state. That is correct. Okay, one state, the one community can come under ST category but may not be in other states. It is not mandatory that if one community is coming for SC category in one state and it should come in another state also. It is not like that. Okay, next, with reference to union budget, consider the following statement. First statement, the union finance minister on behalf of the prime minister lays the annual financial statement before both the houses of the parliament. Union finance minister on behalf of prime minister. No guys. Okay, Article 112 of the Indian Constitution, no, it talks about budget on behalf of President of India. It should be President of India, not on the behalf of Prime Minister of India. Second statement, so that's why first statement is wrong. At the union level, no demand for grants can be made except on the recommendation of the President of India. That second statement is correct. So only 2 is the right answer. See, some people might have done mistake while answering this question, and it should not be done any mistake. Please read the question properly. Okay. Next, who of the following is the author of the books The India Way and Why Bharat Matters? See, normally UPSC doesn't ask the book related questions, but this time they asked, and whoever wrote, and definitely it's a bonus question. That is Jai Shankar, our external affairs minister, wrote this Why Bharat Matters, and even in my current affairs video also I talked about this book also. Okay, next, consider the following pairs: the country and reason for being in the news. See, all the current affairs questions, even the ancient and medieval Indian history question they have asked, no, megalithic sites, Neolithic sites, they all are in news. Argentina worst economic crisis, yes, last 1 year onwards it is in news. Sudan war between the countries, regular army and parliamentary paramilitary forces, that is also correct. Okay, and Turkey rescinded its membership to NATO. No, that is not the correct. It is not retaking the NATO membership. Only 2 pairs are correct, guys. Okay, so it was in news. Okay, recently. Next, statement based question. Some the pipeline is a strategic route for Persian Gulf on and natural gas shipments to the Europe. Second one, some pipelines connects the Red Sea with the Mediterranean Sea. Okay, the 2 statements they have given in this question, and definitely both 1 and 2 statements are correct, and even second statement is a correct explanation of first statement, guys. Okay, this pipeline was in definitely in news. Next, 89th question, basic geography question. The Red Sea receives very little precipitation in any form. That is correct. No water enters in the Red Sea from the river. That is also correct. Both 1 and 2 statements are correct. It's a old question as well, repeated. Next, Environmental Protection Agency. Which one of the following is the largest source of sulfur dioxide emission? Okay, that's interesting question. Definitely it was in news. Power plant using fossil fuels is responsible for highest production of sulfur dioxide, guys. Okay, remember this. Next, 91st question, again statement based question. There is instability and worsening security situation in the Sahel region. Okay, that was in news again, Sahel region. And definitely one statement one is correct. Okay, this is nothing but Sahel region is African region. Okay, so question can be asked like this also. Next, there have been a military takeovers, coups, several countries of the Sahel region in the recent past. No, military takeover is not so much in this region, but definitely there are some issues. Okay, instability is there, but military coup operations and these all things are not there. That's why C answer is correct. Statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 is incorrect. Okay. Next, 92nd question. Consider the following statement. Again, statement based question. India does not import apples from the United States of America. No, India imports apples. This is wrong statement. And in India, the law prohibits the imports of genetically modified food, that is GM crops, without approval of the component authority. That's, yes, that is correct. Statement 1 is incorrect and statement 2 is definitely correct. So D is the right answer, guys. Okay, so India definitely imports the that apples from America. Next, with reference to Speaker of the Lok Sabha, consider the following statement. While any resolution for the removal of the Speaker of the Lok Sabha is under consideration, he shall not be preside. Yes, he should not preside in that session. Next, he shall not have right to speak. This is not correct. He can speak. Okay, and he or she shall not be entitled to vote on the resolution of the first instance. Yes, he can vote. Okay, in a first instance he can vote. So that's why only first statement is right, other two statements are not correct. Okay, so you can mark that one. Next, with reference to Indian Parliament, consider the following statement. The bill pending in the Lok Sabha lapses on its dissolution. Dissolution, no, actually, if dissolved, if the bill will not lapse. A bill passed by the Lok Sabha and pending in the Rajya Sabha lapses on the dissolution of the Lok Sabha. Okay, that is definitely correct. Okay, first statement is correct and second statement is correct. Third statement, in the a bill in regard with the President of India notified his or intention to summon the House of Joint Sitting lapses on the dissolution of the Lok Sabha. No, it doesn't lapse. So only 1 and 2 statements are correct, guys. Okay, so that is B is the right answer and third one is not correct. Okay, that is 94th question. And let's see 95th question. With reference to the Parliament of India, consider the following statement. Prorogation of the House of the President of India does not require the advice of Council of Ministers. Okay, Council of Ministers definitely not required, but President advice is required, guys. Okay, that's why statement 1 is definitely not correct. And prorogation of the House is generally done after the House is adjourned sine die. Okay, but it is no bar to the President of India in prorogation the House within in a session. That is correct. And third, dissolution of the Lok Sabha is done by the President of India, who, save in exceptional circumstances, does so on advice of the Council of Ministers. 2 and 3 statements are correct. First statement was not correct. Next, 96th question. Again, the European Parliament approved the Net Zero Industry Act recently. Yes, correct. The European Union intend to achieve carbon neutrality by 2040. No, this is not correct. 2050. Okay, India is targeting on which year, guys? write in comment box 2070, and European Union, that is 2050. So statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 is incorrect. So C is the right answer. These all are current affairs question. Those who are reading daily, you can definitely answer this question. Okay, next. Venezuela has achieved a rapid recovery from its economic crisis. No, guys, Venezuela is suffering huge economic losses. South American country, which was in news, succeeded in preventing of the people from feeling, immigration to the other countries. That is not correct. Second, Venezuela has the world's largest oil reserve. Recently, it was in news because of this only. Definitely, it is having potentiality, but not explored. Okay, but highest oil potential Venezuela is definitely having. Statement 1 is incorrect, and statement 2 is correct, guys. D is the right answer. Again, current affairs question, this one. Okay, you need to remember. Next, Digital India Land Records Modernization Program consider the following statement. There is a one program made by Government of India, and you need to know, to implement this scheme the central government provide 100% funding. No, it is state and central sponsored scheme, means state and central government shared scheme. So that's why it is not funded by 100% by the central government. Okay, remember this. You can eliminate this answer. Under the scheme, cadastral maps are digitized. Yes, that is true. An initiative has been undertaken by the translator the records of the rights from the local languages. Yes, that is also true. 2 and 3 are definitely correct, but first statement is wrong, guys. Okay, so you can remember that one. And next, Surakshit Matrutva Abhiyana, Pradhan Mantri Surakshit Matrutva Abhiyana. Those who are preparing for KPSC exam, just go through these schemes. They are important, guys. Okay, see, the scheme guarantees the minimum package of antenatal care services to the woman in their second and third trimesters of the pregnancy. That is correct. Okay, and 6 months post delivery health care. No, not 6 months. This is not true. Okay, 6 months of the after delivery, that is not true. Under this scheme, the private sector healthcare providers of the certain specialties can voluntary. Why should the private sector will do voluntary? Okay, that is also not correct, guys. To provide services to nearly government health facilities. So neither one nor two. Which one is correct? They are asking. None of these statements are correct, guys. Next, with reference to Pradhan Mantri Shrama Yoga Mandhan, okay, PM SAM Yojana, consider the following statement. So last 100 question. Okay, the entry age group for enrollment means the person can contribute now. Later, when he becomes 60 years old, government will give that contribution to a person with interest also. Okay, the entry age group of enrollment in this scheme is 21 to 14 years. No, 21 to 40 years. It is 18 to 40 years, guys. Okay, so first statement is wrong. You can eliminate this. Second statement, age specific contribution shall be made by the beneficiary. Yes. Next, each subscribers under the scheme shall be receive a minimum pension of 3,000 per month after attaining the age of 60 years. That is also correct. 2 and 3 are correct. Let's see fourth statement. Family pension is applicable to the spouse and unmarried daughters. No, this is not correct. Only 2 and 3 statements are correct. Okay, so these are the questions, guys. 100 questions I did complete analysis, and I hope you like the video. And I can go further detail also, but it will go video will go so long, and I just told the main key answers. Okay, possible explanation also I did, but what is my next plan is, even I want to discuss the KPSC question papers of last year. KPSC question papers, like at least last 2 to 4 question papers I want to discuss. Let me know whether I should continue or not. So because this question paper discussion will help you, and how to eliminate the answer and all those things. But the thing is, you should read the basic things, then only it will be helpful. I hope this video will be helpful, and write the your opinion related to this video in comment box. If something is wrong, definitely that also you should write, guys. Okay, so I tried my best of ability to explain these questions. Okay, they are definitely lengthy, but I hope this will help you for your preparation. Don't dishearten. Those who wrote first time exam, don't dishearten, and keep trying. UPSC takes a lot of time. You need to have patience and always learn from your mistake. That will help you to overcome your failures. Okay, so thank you so much for watching the video. We'll meet in the next video. Bye bye.